hopeful the president will be. And when he is reelected the next 4 years, he'll just continue the Bush policies with the same group of people. Thank you, Your Honor.
Prosecutor.
Thank you very much. After the testimony you just heard, very stirring testimony, I think we can all agree that President Obama is not guilty of any criminal acts. No, instead, he's been masterfully threading the needle between so many constituencies that are in conflict. You can't blame a man for going along to get along. And let us break down the charges against him one more time. The National Defense Authorization Act, this is really our first step. It's crucial because it creates the apparatus which allows us to detain any accused terrorist without trial indefinitely. And part two will come with the Terrorism Redefinition Flexibility Act of 2013, which will enable us to define as terrorism anything that suits our agenda. And perhaps you attend a rally where the speaker calls for an end to fracking, and you throw $2 in the hat to pay for the sound system. Maybe questioning the capitalist underpinnings of our society is terrorism. Maybe protecting a gas company fracking in your area could be protesting a gas company fracking in your area could be terrorism. Maybe sowing dissension during these economically tense times could be terrorism. It's hard to know. Not until we pass that law, and then we can decide what's terrorism and what's not. They have it in Turkey. It's a great system. It's working there. It can work here. It's in everybody's best interest to remove the people who are making everyone else uneasy with all their whining. And that's where the extraordinary rendition, enhanced interrogation techniques, and indefinite detention will prove most valuable in keeping our ship of state afloat. Mr. Obama was accused of extrajudicial killings via drone strikes. The Predator drones represent a wonderful opportunity for our aerospace companies. It's very good for our economy, right here in California. It's good for business. And the other thing is, in the past, killing was a messy business. You had to confront your enemy face to face. You pulled out your sword, he pulled out his sword, you saw the whites of his eyes. You had just as good a chance of having him carry your head back on a pike as he would having his head come back on your pike. But we've eliminated that thanks to modern technology and our Predator drones. We don't even have to see these people that we obliterate. And we've got a new line of Predator drones where we don't even have to have anybody operating the Predator drone. So we don't even have to have this problem of some operator feeling concerned or guilty or wavering because a party of festive Afghani men, women, and children who are feasting on the side of the mountain might be a wedding party and not what we tell them, which is a secret meeting of terrorists. So this eliminates any problem like that. And you know, the thing is, occasionally a civilian might get killed by our Predator drones. But, you know, you have to break eggs to make an omelet. Sometimes the eggs get broken. It's true. It's true. And the thing is, we've got a great boon because we're bringing these Predator drones soon right here to the United States. And if you saw what we can do to an Afghani wedding party, just imagine what we can do when you and your liberal friends decide to have a barbecue and you hear that buzzing overhead. So that's it's good. It's a good thing. It's going to be great. It's going to really take care of a lot of problems. Finally, Mr. Obama has been accused of being willing to take PAC money for his re-election. A while back, he declared his opposition to super PACs. And we, the billionaire community, bemoaned his decision because we are so few. And our ability to make our voices heard above the 99% of you who can raise your voices in one loud tumult was so limited. So if a few hundred of us were to shout at the top of our lungs, no one would hear us. But with the super PACs, it's a wonderful way because the campaign donation limits still hinder us somewhat, but the super PACs, we can put unlimited amounts of money to express our enthusiasm for a candidate. It's about enthusiasm. It's about expression, self-expression of our enthusiasm. The only way that we have, which is with huge lots of money. Remember, our money is speech. So by pouring unlimited gobs of money to super PACs, we express our enthusiasm. And while we're very enthusiastic about the Republican field, we're also confident that Mr. Obama, in opening his heart to our money, as made manifest in super PACs, has an agenda that is sensitive to the needs of our tiny minority as well. So in closing, I think we can all thank Mr. Obama for helping set the table for the ultimate intractable corporate oligarchy, which will begin with the ascension of President Wilford Mitt Romney in 2013. And for that, the country owes Mr. Obama a profound debt of gratitude, even though over 99% of you don't know it or understand it. Instead of remanding this man into custody for reported crimes that he's guilty of, I propose instead we reward him with a cushy job as a corporate lobbyist when he's out of office. who will make speeches supporting our best interests for $250,000 a pop. That's a great reward. Bill Clinton got that reward. He did a good job for the corporate oligarchy too, even though he was a Democrat. It doesn't have to be an obstacle. So I want you now to render a verdict of not guilty, so this fine man, who did the best he could in difficult crime, can claim the reward this society owes to him. Thank you very much, Your Honor. That's all. Do a
So
three-form?
you've heard the charges. You have heard the charges. I asked the foreman to poll the jury, fine citizens, and render decision.
You guys heard the judge. We're going to do the same thing as last time. Again, we're going to take a temperature check on whether he's guilty or not. So we'll take one out. And if he's not guilty first, okay, we'll take the not guilty first. Temperature check on him being not guilty.
Not guilty.
Temperature check on him being guilty of the charges.
You don't mean that.
Okay. Let's do it again. Did anybody change their mind after that? Okay, I think we find him guilty. We'll tell the jury.
How do you find, sir?
The jury finds the defendant guilty on all charges.
Guilty. The defendant has been found guilty on all charges and the defendant into custody. Court will return for sentencing at the appropriate sentencing again on April 1st. This court stands adjourned.
So right now we're gonna have Social Decativo have their band here and they're gonna play for you guys. You guys can get some food drinks down there. There's fruit. We have vegan, everything's vegan. There's salad and vegan salad dressing. So you guys enjoy your time here and.
We also just want to remind you that we do have a General Assembly nightly actually at 6:30 p.m. on Irwin and Van Nuys. So we welcome you guys to join us, but if you guys can,